looking. No, things have changed on the Google Maps overlay to where the instructions are different. I gather it can be made to work, but I don't know what they are at the moment. Right, let's put that in. Let this on day headlights. Right, we just need to get ourselves going. Is there a system to UK train numbers? It kind of is. It's called the TOPS system. So this is a class 166. On the front, you will notice it says 166. 3-digit class numbers are generally multiple units, so 166s or 375s, 395s. Generally, the first digit tells you what kind of a train it is in terms of power. So 1s are diesels, 2s are diesel electric, I think. Correct me. 3 is third rail electric, 4 is... 3 is overhead electric, 4 is fourth. 4 is third rail electric. So like a 395 is overhead. A 466 is third rail, for example. De facto, no, there's no news about the editor. I know how much that's annoying everybody, but I haven't got anything else to say at the moment. And then it all goes completely to pot after the 4s, yeah, because we've got 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, and who knows what now. There was a system. Let's just say there was a system, but now it's almost random number generator. Where are we stopping? Ealing Broadway. Make something up about the editor. Tell people it's blue and called Eric. So the editor is blue and it's called Eric. There you go. There's some news, folks. I think they bought it, Baked Bean Kid. I think they bought it. Oh, the numbers in the timetable. Yes, again, there's probably a bit more logic to those. So like 2N23. The first one tells you, first digit, it tells you what... Ed, find a link and share a link for me. The first digit tells you what kind of service. 1 is express, 2 is regional, 9 is usually, I think, special services. Some of them are freight services. There's different numbers. The N tells you where in the region it is. And then the last 2 digits are the sequence number. So 2N01 will come before 2N03. Train reporting numbers, that's it. Thank you, EC. Oh, Great Western. This was the second route release for Train Sim World. German diesels like Love Miller. Oh, Love Miller would rock. Love Miller's one of my favourite German diesels. It's such an awesome sound to that beast. But I've got no news in terms of when they might happen. But ironically, this was kind of a green route. Yeah, it was. Push up. I haven't watched the video yet, Bogdan, but I was certainly aware of it. It's good to see people talking about it. Will I be playing trucks again, Bruins? Yes, I will. Trying to get back into the swing. We're slowly getting back into the swing of a regular stream. And then we can start bringing other things in again. ECM2 doesn't want a blue editor called Eric. She wants a yellow editor called King Bob. Well, you should have specified that in the design documentation right at the beginning of ECM2. It's too late to change that stuff now. Am I looking forward to Wall-E this year? Yes. I don't know if it's even been confirmed internally whether we're going or not. I assume we are, but if not, I'll probably go myself. I do like Wall-E show. It's a very good show. Like the journey idea, Tintin? Excellent. I'm hoping people do enjoy it. A lot of people ask about wanting a German diesel. Yeah, well, there's 2 places they can use. There's the sections of Ruhr-Sieg which need a diesel, and there's the entire dockyard on Aschaffenburg that needs it. So there's definitely a need for it, but then there's a question of getting all the reference for it and all the rest of it. So making a loco is not just about deciding, let's make one of those now. There's then lots of other things that have to happen in the right order to to actually make it even possible to make that loco. But it's known. Trust me, I'm just as frustrated. German diesel, German shunter would be amazing. No, Journeys not about being a passenger. Journeys is a sequence of scenarios and services that sort of makes it feel a bit more like a sequence of things that you do. It just strings the existing gameplay together a bit. Acton, if I remember rightly, going past the yard. Anything like that, to be honest. I like shunters. The fact I like any kind of shunter, personally. There are not enough shunters and switches in this game. Hey, Mr. Searle, how are you doing, sir? Crocodile for shunting, yeah. How accurate is a physics simulation? I think the bits that are simulated are probably pretty spot on, but there may well be facets of the simulation which are not there. So, for example, I don't know if there's a drag simulation or if it's complete. But, for example, the underlying simulation of the engine systems is very, very good. In my humble opinion, obviously. JJ Soul can confirm about how humble I am. Oh, we do have rolling resistance, Ed. Okay. But having never driven a train myself, I certainly couldn't confirm it. I know I have spoken to drivers who seem very happy with it. I've never flown a plane either, to a bud, so it's very difficult for me to confirm how realistic things actually are. All I can do is say what the intent was. Right, Hunlock Lift. It is hard to be as humble as me, indeed, Baked Bean Kid. 82, do I know if the 52 horn's been fixed on the PS4? I can't remember. I'll have to have a look tomorrow. Rock and Roll Elvis, thank you for the follow. I will never be as humble as you, Moggy. I will never. No one can be as humble as you. Wait until 7:37. But I don't want to wait. Oh, I'm hyped for tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing the feedback as people get it and play it. But $7:37. Roll on. Look at this wonderful tab menu. And lock. Q. Bogdanro, the mirrors aren't simulated because TSW doesn't do mirrors at the moment. Because there's a lot of processing overhead with doing mirrors, and so at the moment mirrors aren't there. Hence, they've not been animated. You can see the mirrors tucked in, but they're not. They don't have the reflection on them, and they don't then spring out. Southall next, 3.1 miles. EC, what did you think of the changes made to the next signal marker, by the way? specifically had you in mind when we did that change. So I'm hoping that improves that aspect for you. Maybe some of you missing from the dev stream tomorrow, maybe getting stuck in. Well, there you go, Tintin. That is no bad thing. Try jumping on forums or Facebook pages, Dichaz, like UK Train Sims Forum or Railworks America, and see if they can give you some advice on making it work, because I know people are doing it. What have we got? 2 miles to Southall. I still really enjoy this route. This is a lovely route. Mr. BMJ Epic, how are you, sir? No, I'm not having another packet of crisps tonight. Rubko, thank you very much for the host, Rubko. Welcome to Rubko's viewers. It's a Dutch raid. .2 miles, 70 miles an hour. You're ill, BMJ. I'm still not having a pack of crisps. Cut the power. Jam donuts. Oh, that was fun today, children. Oh, 900 yards coming in too slow. Oh yeah, this has always struck me as well. The screen space reflections on the side here are just amazing. It's just so much extra detail, and it's cheap actually. Little screen space reflections like that are a very low cost thing to do. Try to stop with only your emergency brakes. That'll probably happen at some point tonight. Oh, I've just realised something. I'm playing in noob mode. So this is the final version of the game where it won't really matter where along the platform you stop. You normally get a whole bunch of free download, Dichaz. If I remember rightly, you normally, for a chunk of it is free, and then if you use more than that, you pay. That's been like that for a long time. And I don't think Dovetail have ever had to even. Oh, yeah, of course. You probably do need one, yeah. Oh, dear. Come on. Passengers be doing their things. Oops. Lil Patrick, so none of the content is free. The deluxe edition, you got the GP40 in the current one. There's a second deluxe edition. Effectively, it's a new deluxe edition. So if you want that, you need to buy that, or just pick up the route on its own. It's the same deal, same difference. Oh, that's good to know, EC. Yeah, I'm hoping that'll make a difference. If there's any other aspects of the game which are colour challenging, let me know. I want to try and improve that aspect of it. Do you want some crisps? A Revarnis. There you go, mate. Reach out. There you go. They're yours. Have them. No, I haven't got many more BMJ. Revarnis has got them. You think he buys it? "15 seconds. What's wrong with my headphones? Are you pinkist? Rock and Roll Elvis, welcome to the stream. If you've got TSW, the current TSW, then what happens tomorrow at some point during the day, I think it's about 3ish, depending on whether things go well or not, is that your game will automatically update, and you'll get all the new menus and journeys and all that sort of stuff and functionality. Any routes that you don't have from TSW 2020 you won't suddenly get, however. You still need to buy the content, but there should be a pack you can buy which will get you that, which can get you that sort of updated to all of that content. If all you want is Peninsula Corridor, that will be available on its own as a 10% discount as well, which will be the cheapest way of doing it. JJ, so headphone, mouse, USB cables, Xbox controllers, t-shirts, and now coffee mug. I know I drive Jordan up the wall. Rooster, no, I have started looking at the pathing issues on GWE. I've made quite good progress, but it's not been out of get done for this particular build. I'm gonna put a few extra, but I'll put a few extra bits and nice surprises in there as well. Try and get that into testing as soon as possible. I work with JJ, so the fact. Driving someone up the wall is an expression that means driving them nuts. Hayes and Harlington. Do the old routes disappear? No. Whatever you bought, you keep. How did you get one of those hats we had on yesterday? Keep an eye on social media. They're going to start giving some away, I think. This is Hayes and Harlington. I need to start practicing stopping at the right points, really, so I can get maximum scores. EC, I don't know. I'll have to ask around the Model Railway Club tomorrow and see if anyone's coming along. We made a bit more progress. We've got wood now for the first layer of the framework construction for the Dovetail Model Railway. When we have a working weekend, I'll try and stream some of it. Yeah, we're building a model railway at Dovetail Towers. We've already built the model railway in Unreal, actually, in TSW. So it'd be interesting to try and make that available at some point so that other people can have a play as well. Yes, Ed. West Drayton, 2.2 miles. DCC, yeah, of course EC. Don't be silly. Of course it's DCC. Should really make sure I remember to get a screenshot or I'll get shouted at. Good job, Matt. Good job. Yes, BMJ. Are we streaming all the way through to TSW 2020? No, because I'm going to, at some point I've got to go to bed and go to work and do a day's work and then do the Dovetail stream. No, I use Control F2 to take the shot so the end result doesn't have the motion blur on it. Hey Sonic, looking forward to 2020. Excellent. Am I paid for DTG streams or is it considered free time? I do it because I want to do it. So, no. Yeah, it's a free time thing. Don't think so, Bogdan Rowe. Not unless if you've got like a USB keyboard or something like this, you can use the. I don't know if the. No, they don't work. You can't use the up and down arrows. So no, probably not. .6 mile. I'm much the same, Baked Bean Kid. I prefer the 166. Feels more like you've got stuff to do. HST is a bit sort of fire and forget. Yeah, the fences aren't great, are they? Chicken fried noodles. I totally agree with you on that. You're going to jump straight into journey mode for Caltrain. It's really good actually. If you try that and just see how you get on with it, I'm really interested in getting people's feedback on journey mode. No one's looking at it at the moment, chicken fried noodles, but I believe there is actually a ticket raised on the internal system about it, so it's known and aware of. We spent all of our time upgrading old routes. There's never been any new ones though, so. Wait until 7:53. Come on. Three, two, one, go. 5 to Slough. So I thought after this we'd do some Talent 2 on Rapid Transit. And then we'll do some ACS 64 on NEC, and then we'll see what time is. Oh, absolutely. If you're interested in the high-speed stuff, the HST is where it's at, Derek, totally. For me, I don't really enjoy the high-speed stuff particularly. Good evening, Gouger. How are you doing, sir? You're up at 4:30 AM, Gouger. Crikey. That's not even a real time of day. Don't even kid me. Actually, no, that is a real time of day. That's called bedtime. Four miles to Slough. Any plans for the future? New countries, content like Romania, for example. I mean, there's always, looking at new countries, but going into a new country is quite a large investment, and there's always the problem of not knowing the local railways, particularly or at all in this case with someone like Romania, or what people are looking for. Because American enthusiasts look for different things in a product to a British enthusiast. And so it's like you've got to understand that. Good night, Mika. And how do the trains work? How do the safety systems work? What are the operating rules? Lots and lots of detail that's just really difficult to pick up. So there's a lot of expense in going into new countries, and training and knowledge, as well as making stuff. So never say never at all. We will be looking at other countries, but it's not straightforward as just doing it. $2.7 to go. Would help from local enthusiasts from each country is a difficulty. Pretty much if we go into another country, that's kind of the time when I start looking at beefing up the beta team with more people to support. Slough, is how it's pronounced. Or Slough, if you want to be really, stupid. And annoy people that come from Slough. $84 miles an hour, 1.2 miles to go. Cut the power. Well, it's no different how annoyed everyone gets about my pronunciation of German places, Mika. Actually, it's more they laugh at me. I don't think anyone really gets annoyed, but I think everyone just can't stop laughing. It's one of those side-splitting things. Mark 644, 22 months. Hi Matt, another resub. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much indeed, Mark. Much appreciated. Chatham is how it's pronounced. Chatham, not Chatham or anything posh like that. Nothing posh about Chatham. Gillingham. There's actually two places in the UK. One is called Gillingham and one is called Gillingham. Gillingham is this one. Gillingham is in Dorset. Hey James, I'm doing good, thank you. Well, much appreciated, Bogdaner. Much appreciated. BNSF would be cool, Will Patrick. It's a bit more complicated because you can't. BNSF stuff can't be sold outside of America. Any plans for Steam on TSW 2020 with what you can say? Definitely want to have Steam at some point, but at the moment I can't. No plans to share about where. Chatham is a very posh place. We talk proper. He's lying. Right. Excuse you, EC. We talk proper in it. That's what they say where Moggy comes from. Bogdanro, thank you very much for the cheers. Much appreciated. The Medwadian coming out. Never heard that expression before. Right, that was a double yellow. Single yellow with a filter. 40 limit also coming up here. Paddy Fancy, 2 years of being a part of the MPTV community, 24 months indeed. Thank you very much, Paddy Fancy. Very much appreciated. That's what Porter says you speak that on Japanese. Oh dear. That's cool, I've never heard him say that. I can't run TSW 2020 tonight. No, I will be running it tomorrow. I'll be running it on the official stream with Dimitri tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and then when I come home after a bit of dinner, I'll be then running it on this stream for those that still haven't picked it up and want to have a look. I'm just hyped running Peninsula Corridor. I love that route. Hey Jill, how's it going? Bogdanro, thank you again for the cheers. Maidenhead 4.2. I think the pricing information is up on the Dovetail Live website, James. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Will the other equipment on the Peninsula Corridor also arrive in a future update? That will be announced if it's going to happen at the appropriate time. There's nothing to talk about at the moment. I'd like to see it, obviously. There's some cool stuff. particularly the MP36. See you later, Bogdanro. Good to see you. 3.2 miles. Thanks again, Bogdanro. Much appreciated, sir. 2.5 miles. We are being crossed back onto the slow lines again. Yay for random line swaps. Revarnis, thank you for the cheers. Good night, Mika. You've got Josh. You've got Lear already. So when the update happens tomorrow, you don't need to buy 2 of the routes, while 3 of California Commuter is included. Yeah, that's in the Digital Deluxe Edition. So if you pick up the Digital Deluxe Edition, that's probably the best way to get the complete set. Got reduced speed for the 40 coming up in 0.8. Good evening, Flying Scotsman. How are you doing? Yeah, he's getting flying is getting bad habits from Moggy showing up midway through a stream. It's just disgraceful behaviour. Setting such a bad example to the newbies. Excited for tomorrow? Well, you know, it's another day. What do you think? Hey, Fenno. Yeah, out with the old, in with the new. Crossed over, 500 yards. Moricom will be doing the official stream at 6 o'clock, and then after I come home and have a bit of dinner, then I'll do a stream, a TSW 2020 stream here. A welcome to 2020 stream. Good evening, Camp Jenks. How are you? I'm going to leave the PC updating overnight. Yeah, I'll probably just leave it. I'll just leave it as it stands, and it'll just update when the thing goes live. Buy Stream Deck for a cheap price. I don't know if you can, but there is a thing you can get which makes a Stream Deck work on your mobile. I haven't had a play with that yet. My desk looks suspiciously tidy, almost as though you knew the cameras were coming. Actually, Inspector Tiger, funny story. Not only did I knew the cameras were coming, but they were waiting and saying, "Are you going to clean your damn desk up yet?" So basically, I took all of the rubbish off my desk, opened a cupboard, threw it all in there, closed it. Jordan can agree. Jordan can attest to this. That actually is happening. Because he had to do it as well, although his desk is generally a lot tidier than mine. Anyone's desk is a lot tidier than mine. And now my desk has got nothing on it. It's just a really boring, lifeless desk. There's no soul, or wrappers, or empty products. Lock the door. Dirty dishes. Was the comfy chair bought in specially? No, it was just one of the chairs we got upstairs in the kitchen. That chair I was sitting upstairs is... It might not look like much, but it's so comfortable. You still need to get your crunchy nut clusters out of the cupboard. Yeah, really. I still need to get all of my poop out of the cupboard. Redecorate my desk again. Empty Marmite jars. Steady on, Paddy Fancy. No one called for that sort of insult. I had one of those blue mesh chairs for Najiva for about a month, and then I gave it to Adam. Just doing my back in. I'm too used to this. This thing is so nice. How long do I spend in hair and makeup? Hours! I look like a bald, stressed old man normally. Careful. $6 miles for Twyford. Twyford! Good night, Gouger. What have we played so far tonight? Just this. I was late starting. What make is it? One of those. GT Omega Racing Max, is it? It's the bigger one. The biggest one they do. I don't know. Omega. GT Omega Racing Max or something like that. I don't know. It is a very nice chair. Yeah, it's got the head cushion. It's also got a lumbar cushion as well. My head cushion's upside down. That's specifically to upset Jordan, to be honest. See, Jordan? It's all the Greenford services that stop at Acton Main Line, Cyrus. Oh, you found one on the normal services that do? Oh, okay. Yeah, on console there are no Greenford services, unfortunately. Oh dear. 3.9. Yeah, it'd be awesome if I could get one of these chairs for work. So much better. Can I not have one for work? Well, if I buy it myself, but they're not cheap, so. Console exclusion of content is not cool. It was done for performance reasons. It's a lesser machine compared to the PC min spec, therefore it has to do less. What chairs the office provide? They're standard office limitation, standard office chairs. They're perfectly comfortable. They're just not this perfect. But then I can't remember how expensive this chair was. This was an expensive chair. I was clearly feeling extravagant at the time. Oh, it's because the other chair I had, which was an IKEA chair, broke. Can't imagine why. One mile to go. Let's cut the power. Still got 2 minutes. Right, we're probably getting swapped over again. Yeah, we are. You can see because we've got an upcoming 40 limit. Except we're supposed to stop here. Hey, this station looks familiar, Jordan. See, that was a perfect stop, near enough. Thank you, long platforms, yeah, really. Excuse me, madam. Thank you. I'm on the hunt for collectibles. Don't judge me! The driver was last seen running down the station, bashing into passengers. That one? No, that's not one. That'd be silly. Well, we've got a green light now. Let's get in the driver's door, shall we? Just for the giggles. Wait until 8:17. Dex 2020 comes out about 4 PM tomorrow, and it will short auto update on all platforms. Peninsula Corridor will be $24.99 with a 10% discount, so whatever that works out at. And the next stop, and our final stop, is at Reading. Oh, wow, Dex. GG, sir. Well done. Really, really pleased. Pleased as punch to hear that, Dex. That's brilliant. About time you got some good news. 4 miles. What we're doing next, I don't know exactly which one I'm doing next, but it's going to be a northbound Talent 2 on rapid transit of some sort. No, I could well believe, Dex. I could well believe you wouldn't allow yourself to even get a slightest bit of hope up. But yeah, that's good. That's really, really good. Baked Bean Kids! Ah, you're a top man. Thank you very much, Baked Bean Kids. (0909), good evening, hi all. Good evening, 0909, 5th month. Thank you very much indeed for that resub. Good evening, Jake. How's it going? Cyrus, thank you very much for the follow. Right, when are we due? 8:23, so I've got 2 and a bit minutes to go. It's a sad farewell to TSW 19 tonight, Jake. The tears from the viewers have been real. Good night, Captain Jenks. If you haven't seen it yet, Dex, Dimitri and I did an official stream and showed off all the new stuff in the new version yesterday. We haven't shown off Peninsula Corridor. That's going. No, we're going to show that tomorrow. No, it wasn't called TSW 2019, but if I was to say farewell TSW, then people would freak out. You want me to try and get Dimitri to smile on stream tomorrow? Well, I guess we could try. You talk about his streams, doesn't he? He streams, he smiles. What I'll do is I'll wait for him to be just coming into the last bit of a station and I'll tickle him or something. Enjoy that. Citrus Sausages, thank you very much for the sub, much appreciated. Jake, TSW 2020 launches tomorrow about 4 PM. Of course you can, Dex. Yeah, I mean, I'm still on Discord. I've not got a Discord open at the moment, but by all means, send me a message. Anytime you like, mate. Oh, hello, Mr. HST. According to that, I'm playing it, not streaming it. That's correct, because Discord is not running at the moment on my streaming PC. But it probably is running it on this PC, where I'm playing the game. So it has no idea that I'm streaming it. I'll probably find if I fire up Discord on this machine. Come on, Windows, be a winner. Oh, sorry, Moricom, are you still having problems accessing that account? I'd completely forgotten about that. If you are, then I will try and drop a message over to them tomorrow. What gets most points? Stopping in the right place but arriving late, or stopping on time but in the wrong place? It's about an even spread, to be honest. I mean, if for example, so if the stop is awarded 500 points, then there's another 500 for accuracy of time, and another 500 for accuracy in space. So if you lose 100 points of time to gain 100 points in space, then you know it's up to you how you want to play that. It's kind of something to get used to. Oh, level 69, fun times. Alright, I think I've got the email you sent me previously, Moricom, but if you want to send me details again, I will ping the message over. Apologies for that, I know I said I would do that ages ago. Is it even possible to be perfect? Yes. It's kind of a flat at the top, so it's not a triangle strictly. It's kind of a triangle with a flat bit on the top, so there is a window where you can get maximum score. Right, anyway, back out of this.